Ever feel like the more you give, the less you're seen? Ever feel like you're doing everything right and you're still losing? Well, you're not broken. You're just stuck in a role that you were never created to play. The nice guy finishes last for a reason. And today, I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to show you what real men do instead. So let's go. This is the channel where good men bury the nice guy and awaken the God man so they can lead, love, and live with peace, power, and presence. Let's get into it. So let's be real. The nice guy isn't actually nice. He's agreeable, accommodating, performing. He hides his truth to avoid conflict. He gives to get. He wears a smile while secretly simmering with frustration. And underneath it all, he's full of resentment, fear, and shame. I know because I was him. I built a multi-million-dollar real estate empire just to be able to give my family everything that they wanted so that they could actually have a good life. And you know what? You know what happened? It wasn't enough for them. You believe that? In fact, the more I gave everyone everything that they wanted, the more miserable and mean they became. If you can relate to what I'm saying, drop a "I can relate" in the comments. And for bonus points, share how it showed up in your life. Maybe it was in your marriage. Maybe it was your job or your ministry or trying to be what everyone needed and losing yourself in the process. See, nice guys finish last because they're not rooted in the truth. They sacrifice themselves for approval, and they abandon their authority to avoid discomfort. They live in fear of being too much and not enough. They perform instead of possess. They manage instead of master. And it works until it doesn't, until your wife loses respect, until your kids stop listening, until your soul starts to crack. But the answer isn't more hustle. It's not becoming louder or tougher or more alpha. It's becoming whole. The God man doesn't pretend. He doesn't perform. He doesn't need permission to take up space. He leads with peace, and he loves with power, and he walks in presence. Not because he earned it, but because he embodies who God says he is. Let me give you one piece of the blueprint. Face the false self. Stop hiding behind politeness. Stop posturing behind performance. The mask must go. The counterfeit must die. And the real you must rise. The world doesn't need another polished man. It needs a forged one. The God man isn't built by applause. He's forged in the fire. And that fire, it starts when you stop hiding. When you speak what's real. When you stand in truth. And when you bury the nice guy and resurrect the sun. So if this lit something up in you, if it exposed something that's been dormant, don't just think about it, act. Subscribe, share this with a brother. Get a copy of my book at goodmantogodman.com. It's not a pep talk. It is a death and a rebirth. In the next video, I'm exposing the 5 lies that every nice guy believes and how to break them for good. Subscribe now. This movement is just getting started.